Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Better Call Saul around season 2 episode 8. And this one is titled RICO. Let's get back into it. His beginnings.
Got a package, Dan.
Chuck got him in probably.
Jimmy, I'm really slammed. Just tell me what you need. What is it?
I can't open it.
Law school admission. Or if he passed the bar.
Environmental Impact and Sustainability Assurance Act.
A second, Chuck?
Not really.
It'll just take 2 seconds, I promise.
All right. Is this a joke?
No, no joke.
Law school, I think.
You passed the bar?
He passed the bar!
I did. I mean, I thought if Kim can do it, maybe I can too, you know? So I got my last few credits for undergrad from a community college, and I found a law school that would accept me, the University of American Samoa.
Oh, correspondence school.
Well, I wasn't going to quit work, right? They call it distance.
Doesn't matter
learning
where you got
nowadays.
it, you got it.
But, you know, I did that. And the bar
In
exam's a mother.
secret.
For me, it was. I failed it the first 2 times, but I guess it's like losing your virginity. 3rd time's the charm.
And you kept it a secret all this time? Wow. I don't know what to say.
Are you proud of me?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
That means a lot. Oh, hey, I was hoping, you know, if you think it's appropriate, consider hiring me.
As what? Oh, a lawyer. That's a question I'm going to have to take up with Howard and the other partners. But how could they say no? So much drive. Jimmy, look what you've done here.
No. Yeah. Devil's food.
You represent the mailroom, so you show those upstairs jackholes how it gets.
Oh,
Hey.
no.
Really impressive, Jimmy. We're all proud of you. Hey, I hate to interrupt, but could you guys give Jimmy and me a moment?
We won't hire you. Leave the cake, bitch.
Let's reassess in 6 months. Thanks for understanding, Jimmy.
I'll reassess you in
You want
6
the door
months.
open or closed?
I'll reassess you right now. Well, Chuck knows his brother, right? And his track record is... just broke his spirit. I wonder what he told him, you know? Like, the gist of it is, no, we'll reassess in 6 months, but I wonder what the reason was. Oh, we're full.
How's it going? Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you making time in the middle of your busy days. I'm pleased to announce that we've reached a plea agreement for former Treasurer Craig Kettleman. Deeply regrets. He is committed to making amends.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to see Mrs. Landry,
Are you a relative?
lawyer. But I treat my clients like family.
You know where to find her?
Yeah, thanks.
Assisted living.
Just a few more signatures and that will be done. That is it.
What a relief.
And that comes to $140. And I'm happy to take cash or a check or cash.
One moment.
Oh no, does she have a lot of money? Like a big stack of money?
Could you write me a check?
Well, it's been so long, I really don't know if I have enough in my account. All I have is $43. This is awful. You could keep the will until I get my allowance, and that should only be until the end of next week.
That's not
No.
necessary. Here's my address. Mail it to me when you've got it. All right? Have a nice day. Excuse me, allowance? Your family has you on an allowance?
My money, I just get it from Sandpiper Crossing.
You should have Social Security checks plus that pension we talked about. So how are you on an allowance?
Well, the checks go to Sandpiper, and then they take out my fees and my expenses.
Is
Why don't you
this
just go on in?
place
I'm afraid I'm not explaining it very well.
taking from their residence?
I have statements here. Somewhere.
That'd be fucked up.
They take out what they need, and then I get my allowance.
Well, I guess assisted living is
and
expensive
all the
depending
rest
on
goes
where you
into
are,
my
but
a lot of places do it this way.
they're taking
This is how they do it
advantage.
for every.
They try to make everything easy for us.
I bet.
Mrs. Landry, are any of your friends around who I could talk to?
Doing the math.
See, you have reading glasses. Could I borrow your glasses? Yes. Thank you. These are gonna help me, but I don't know if they'll do the trick. That's so tiny. 4, 10, 12. I think it might be Q-tips. I can't tell. It's probably an accident, but we should look into it, don't you think? They're not doing this intentionally, okay? This could be a mistake. But if we correct the mistake, then you'll get some money back, and it'll be fair. Hey, Chuck. My boxes, the ones I left. Sandpiper Crossing. Sandpiper Crossing.
You wanted to play Tom Sawyer. Wanted me to paint the fence. God help me, it worked. You need help? Hire a paralegal. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Would you look at this?
What did I just say?
Take a look, okay? Just right here, a retirement home, assisted living. This is one of their monthly invoices they send their residents.
$14 for code 118-62. What's 118-62?
I wonder.
How could you even read this? Like microfilm.
They do that on purpose. These sons of bitches.
$14 for a box of Kleenex.
Yeah, I found others. There's $3.50 for a single roll of toilet paper, $22 for a bottle of aspirin. It's a clear pattern of overcharging. It's up to real money. I mean,
With all the residents.
this woman, there's a pretty solid attempt at concealment of that fact, which, to my way of thinking, makes it
Fraud. This was in work I did?
Yeah, you must have missed it. I'm working on getting more info, but this could be big.
Establish a pattern. It could be class action.
What do I do now? I mean, what next?
Well, you're gonna need more information. You don't want to go off half-cocked.
Full cock.
Full cock,
Okay.
baby.
No, I'm gonna.
But now
You're the best.
the girl will have done something. She hurt him. He won't be able to go back in and be like, no, you're not welcomed here.
Back to see Mrs. Landry.
Sorry, sir. New policy. We're concerned about solicitation on the premises.
I'm not a gigolo, if that's what you're implying.
Legal solicitation.
Come on, guys. Seriously? What are you making Soylent Green back there? Right, okay. I'm backing away. This has got me a little bit stirred up down there. Can I use your restroom? Please, I've got IBS.
Go ahead.
Are you all right in there?
We believe that breach of contract.
I told you I have IBS.
very patient.
This is a demand letter informing Sandpiper Crossing of pending litigation for defrauding my clients through systematic overcharging. You're shredding in there. I'm not deaf. I can hear you. Stop right now. James McGill, Esquire. I'm telling you guys, big mistake.
He went half cocked. We're supposed to have a full cock. But, you know, they were shredding. I would have done the same thing. I think.
Listen, I was hoping maybe you could do me a favor. Do you think you could watch Kaylee?
Anything you need, I'll be there.
Appreciate it.
We gonna break in? Oh, getting the... Oh, he's gonna put it all back together. His suit!
God damn it.
It's not like we're close to being done. I mean, can't you get somebody else to do it?
Right. They don't pay any of us enough for this.
You know, you keep going on and on. And so I'm like, why are you...
James McGill.
Mr. McGill, Rich Schweikert of Schweikert and Coakley.
We're the law firm representing Sandpiper Crossing Assisted Living. How are you this evening?
Quite well, thank you.
Oh, it was a little confusing because it was written on...
Well,
I had to write it quickly because your clients were in the process of destroying evidence.
Maybe you should walk me through what you're alleging here.
I believe it's all in the letter.
It's a bit hard to read.
Next time I'd use double ply.
Let's not fixate on the medium, okay? Let's look at the message. Your clients are facing multiple counts of elder abuse.
Mr. Miguel, are you related to Charles Miguel?
He's my brother.
Yeah? How's he doing these days?
I fail to see the relevance of this.
Frankly, the only reason that I made this phone call was out of respect for Charles. My partner suggested that the best response would be to send a Rule 11 letter and have you sanctioned, but I didn't want to jump to that immediately. This is a shakedown, and we both know it. Now, if you push this any further, my hands will be tied. Sorry for interrupting your evening. Enjoy the magic flute.
Blow my magic flute.
Yeah, the recycle, right? But I was like, maybe they wouldn't put it in the recycle. They would want it to get all dirty. And, okay, they just, like, threw everything in the recycle. Oh, shit. Well, let's get to work. Is he allowed to do that? Legally, I mean? I guess so, yeah. They threw it away. They didn't steal it, they threw it away. I feel like they were kind of dumb to do that.
Jimmy, what are you doing here? Oh, Chuck, just needed space to work.
What have you done to my dining room?
They were spoliating. The Sandpiper people. See that they were shredding? I wrote them a demand letter. I gave it to them.
You broke into a nursing home?
Assisted living.
And you stole their garbage.
There was no lock, no nothing. I just lifted the lid and there it was. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in that situation, is there? I mean, you can't say it's private if a hobo can use it as a wigwam. That's the standard, right? If animals or vagrants can get in.
More or less.
You know, you don't shred like this unless you got something to hide, am I right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, a lawyer shows up,
In this case,
starts
yeah.
figuring out their little scheme.
Well, at least it's not cross-cut.
Look,
Yeah.
you won't even know I'm here, okay?
Okay, you can work here.
Thanks.
You look like you could use a cup of coffee.
And a shower.
Good
You
guy,
smell
yes.
like garbage. That would take so long, though. Fell asleep.
God's sweet sake.
Will he help? He'll be the one to find the big thing, and he'll be like, "You were right, Jimmy." You should sit on the table. Oh my god.
Oh, good, you're up.
Okay, yeah, he sat at the
Chuck,
table.
How long have I been asleep? I can't believe this. Thank you. This is a huge help.
Gets better.
What's this?
It's your smoking gun.
It's an invoice for syringes.
Yes, from?
Pharmacy Medical Supply, Lincoln, Nebraska. So?
Trust me. Meanwhile, we need to start pulling case law. Any precedent dealing with 18 USC 1961 to 68 and
He's
MSA.
been working.
I don't think that's gonna play, really, but it's a good opening salvo for us.
For
Wait,
us?
Us? We're working together on this?
That's up to you, Jimmy. Oh. All right.
I love that. Also, it gets Chuck back in the game.
Hey, we're in here. We're playing sculptor. She's Michelangelina.
I want to know what I should do with this.
Oh, it's the money.
I've been carrying it around for weeks. What I want to ask you is, can I spend this?
If this money helps you and Kaylee, if it does a single good thing in this world, then you spend every penny.
It's a relief. It'll help a lot. First, it's only a drop in the bucket.
No, it's the chip. It's the little. Yeah, it's like $800, not counting labor. Hey, Mel, can I call you back?
I just know his heart dropped into his stomach.
The Sandpiper has landed. Gentlemen, I'm Jimmy McGill. Welcome.
Rich Schweikert.
My brother Chuck has a certain sensitivity. It's a medical condition. This is the price of admission.
Yeah, I heard about this. Go ahead, it's fine. There you go.
It's gonna freeze.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do this, all right? They're the Pistons, and you're the Bulls. All you gotta do is sit there and look intimidating. They're scared of you already, and they should be. You're Charles McGill. Let's go get him.
You got this, Chuck.
We've read your revised demand. It's quite a laundry list, very creative. You know, you're not going to make this stick. Setting aside evidentiary concerns.
Oh, your guys couldn't afford $10 for a padlock? That's on them. Public property.
Maybe a judge sees that your way, maybe he doesn't. It's all their facilities, all 12 of them, every single one, 5-star rated.
Yeah, because no one's aware.
Some of your clients have, in fact, been overbilled. It's an accounting error. It doesn't rise to the level of fraud, not even close.
We've calculated the damages. All told, it's $46,320.
Mm-hmm. We're going to make your clients whole. A check for the 46 and change right now. Let's call it $100,000 even. We admit to no wrongdoing, and your clients release all claims.
They wouldn't be doing that if there wasn't. In French, it's anguille sous roche. I don't know what it is in English, but there's something fishy, something hidden.
Ah, this was in your demand letter. It's syringes, so?
Big company?
But it's not what it is that matters, it's where it's from.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Go Cornhuskers. Actually, it turns out to be a different state than New Mexico. So your client accepted shipments across state lines for its enterprise.
Are you trying to make this a RICO case?
Like our client is John Gotti or something?
Oh.
You know as well as I do, RICO's used mostly for business beefs. Interstate commerce is a bitch, huh? As soon as we establish a pattern to, what was your word, overbilling? I prefer the classic term of fraud. You're looking at treble damages, so your $100,000, I think you know where you can stick it.
Chuck. Yeah.
Will you give us a moment?
We're cooked. It's okay, Chuck. You're there. It's fine.
Well, what number exactly did you have in mind?
20 million.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Oh, you can't
$20 million. Or we'll see you in court. $20 million. That's conservative. Yeah.
Okay.
Class cert. That's where we start. And we need to get you back on the grounds. Quash this prohibition against you.
It looks good. No heartworm, no mange. Anything else I can do for you?
You still in touch with your people?
Depends on the type of work you're looking for. Your do's, your don'ts, your wills, your won'ts.
Well, you tell me what you got. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Get what I asked? The code provisions.
Shit. It's in the car.
You'll get it?
Just give me a minute. I'll go.
Where's...
He's gonna go get it? Scared me. Look at him.
Chuck? Yeah.
Dude, don't break him out of his... He's focused. You good? It's just a beautiful day outside. Oh no, he's gonna pass out. I think that's a good thing. Personally, I think I would have waited for him to come back inside. I would have been like, Chuck, did you notice you were outside? What was it? No, but truly, I don't think it's that big a deal because I thought he would have a panic attack when he realized he was outside. But I think it was the opposite because we didn't hear the sound of the lights. So I think it was just him realizing that, oh my God, like this, I'm just outside and I can hear the birds and, you know, and that's him getting back into the swing of things. He was so like focused on his paper and, oh, I need these. He said it's in the car. So it just like organically happened and he was outside taking the box. And yeah, I said I would have waited for him to come back inside, but I think it works just as well that he was outside and he just took a moment. I think it just like, he might be panicking a little bit because he's like, oh my God, I'm not safe. But also he just like the realization that, oh, I'm fine. You know, I'm not in danger. I'm not hurting. It's cool. It's really great. It was amazing to see them work together. And it was a big contrast to the beginning of the episode. I'm not saying that I blame Chuck for, you know, his reaction. He was probably just taken back, you know. His brother just told him that he's been studying for years, taking the bar exam for a third time and then passing it. Like, that's amazing. But I mean, you learn that from your brother, who you would never have thought that he would even give that a shot. You know, I don't think he thought he would be incapable. But it's like, did you even want this? Like, what? And Jimmy was so proud, and I think the rivalry started really early on with Howard by telling him, oh, we'll reassess in 6 months. So he probably was never hired by them. Now there's this big case, and it makes me so happy because we see it in Jimmy that he's a hard worker and that he'll fight for people. And it's not even just about him getting his money. Like, it was about that first, because he was like, wait, you have an allowance? Like, what's up with that? Like, we just went through your financials and you shouldn't like be scrambling for money right now, you know? So just asking questions, and then it turned into concern for him, being like, oh, why can't you pay me right now? Okay, there's something going on. You're getting scammed. Like, you're taking money from you. And then wanting to fight for it, and of course it's about the case and the fact that it would be like this huge thing, class action, RICO case. And I think from what I understood, it's the fact that it's across states that makes it like a higher profile and just like bigger in general. I'll try to research a bit more on RICO cases because I had a general knowledge of it. I just didn't know that it was like the criterias that can make it a RICO case. So I think it's really interesting. Yeah, I just love how he immediately, he climbed into a garbage with adult diapers in it. Only to realize, because I was about to say, how about the recycle? How about the recycle bin? Jimmy, don't you want to take a look in the recycle bin first? But then I was like, yeah, I feel like it would be kind of obvious, or just like, yeah, he came in today, he knows you're shredding documents, he would come for the recycle bin, obviously. And maybe that was his thought process as well. So he went straight to the garbage. So yeah, it's all fair and square, man. I really love this episode, and from what Kim mentioned, I just hope that it won't be taken away from him. I hope if it does, I hope he gets something out of it, some recognition, or I hope that Chuck fights for Jimmy and himself. We also saw that Kim and him were together from the start. You know, they were kind of, I think she was working her way up. You know, she was in a closet. So yeah, they were kind of climbing on together in different ways. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. That'll be really, really good. All right, so it was Better Call Saul Season 1, Episode 8, RICO. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.